Welcome back to another daily recap. Today is Friday, July 26, 2024. I'm Sam Morton, and the time is currently 8:19 a.m. Eastern. The levels in the SPY, also known as the spiders that you see on this chart, will be used to enter trades in the E-mini futures. If price in the SPY hits a level, a trade will be triggered in the E-minis, which is the symbol ES. As a reminder, the level at 545.65, which is the magenta dotted line, is not a tradable level for today. It's simply a reference point. I'm keeping on the chart until the end of the month. I'm curious to see if they'll defend this area as we get near the end of the month of July. So the parameters for entering and exiting trades is contingent on a set of rules that I have developed for myself, and this strategy has proven to be quite successful in the long term. I'm happy to share my trades with you. Whether they work out well or are painful, you get to see everything. So that's the purpose of this channel. And I hope that over time, you'll see for yourself the value of these daily levels and this approach to trading the E-minis. Whatever happens today, we'll come back to this chart after the closing bell to examine the price action during the open session and talk about any trades that may have been triggered. We'll catch you on the other side. And we're back. The market closed about 3 hours ago. It's almost 7 p.m. right now, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's kind of get in a little closer look. I did not take any trades today. I'll explain why. I'll even show a video that kind of proves the point. So after 9:45, they were just in the middle of all this. So here's 9:45. So I had orders in the system triggered, or a trigger to sell if they got it to the adjusted level would be 544.84, 5 pennies below, 5 cents below. And then this adjusted level was 541.40. And when they didn't get close enough here, that's not really a near miss, but they pulled away really fast there. So I changed my tune and went long. I had a trigger in the system to to buy as soon as they hit down here. That didn't happen. They went back up, and it was around 11:30 when I just stopped recording everything. Maybe even before that, I made the decision to not trade anything. Just kind of got an earlier start on my weekend, and I just now looked at this for the first time about 20 or 30 minutes ago for this post-market analysis. So I didn't take any trades, but let's just say you did, because this is not a near miss. They did not get close enough right here. But just pay attention. They came up here to whatever this is, around 544.60 or so. And they did it again right here, and they hovered underneath this for a while. So that's a pretty good sign that the level is probably here. Okay, so maybe this was just wrong. I mean, sometimes that happens. I had made the decision before this point to not enter any trades, but if you did, I just went ahead and figured it out. What would have happened? Well, you would have sold here and been out of the money. It would have produced a fumble signal at just a little bit. Right in this little area here, you would have been 4.5 points out of the money. Then you would have had a base when you reversed it. So washed out most of that loss. And then a recycle on the other side. So it's now 544.94 because we're adding 5 cents to the formula derived level. And although it doesn't look like much here, they got below for a while. They would have bounced up and given you a base hit right there. It doesn't look like much, but that would have counted. So you could have had a base hit if you played strictly by the rules. And I don't know what else to say about that. So I'm just going to show you what I did. There are no trades in here that I'm going to show you, but just want to show you what I did and the thought process, because, it might just be easy for some people to think, well, on a tricky day, he's going to claim he didn't make any trades. But I want to show you everything I did, like whether I took trades or didn't take trades. And so I was planning on taking trades. You saw me put an order in there. Down here, I thought they were going to come down and buy some 2 contracts down there, but I changed it. And at some point, you'll see me right there, put an order in to sell if they got up higher, and that didn't happen. But the point is, at some point, I'm just looking at this. I'm just not really feeling it. So what I did is I just basically marked everything dotted, kept recording this thing, knowing I'm not going to trade anything, and just kind of kept an eye on it off and on. And just, that was another near miss there, but I'd already made the decision, like I said. So you already saw what happened, but this is just me kind of recording this thing, showing no trades at all. And then around 11:30, I stopped recording and just stopped for the day, and nothing. So 0 for me, but I had a pretty good last few days, and this week's actually been really good, and really the last couple weeks. So I didn't really need any trades today. So I could show it like this. I tried yellow, but since like a yellow circle here to show a fumble, because that's what this was, but it doesn't show up against this kind of off-white background color. And by the way, the reason I don't use a stark white screen, because I'm staring at the screen a lot during the day, and it's just easier on my eyes. And I just prefer the lighter theme than the darker theme where you have a black screen and a bunch of, other color candles or whatever. I don't know. Just I've always liked this. But the point is, here's a trade right here, and it was a fumble. And the recycle is the green circle right here. So how does this look on the tracking log? It looks like this. The first log is playing by the rules. So a fumble at the level the first time, base on the reversal, and then a base on the recycle of that same level. So I'm just going to show it yellow here. Ultimately, you would have pulled some out and pulled some points back out of that loss and ended the day in the green a little bit. So, and what I did, this next tracker, SPY Tracker 2, is my trades, and I just did not take any trades. But like I said, not a bad couple weeks or so. So I've been mostly trading 2 contracts, so you can't see the average. And some down here, but I'll tell you the average for that past 2 weeks is a little over $1,200, 10,800 or so for 2 weeks, before commissions, of course, and tax and everything. But pretty good. These levels work the majority of the time. Of course, I took a lot of liberties and trailers and moved, but just taking a base hit of 4 points at every single level and also treating them accordingly. That's why you see like everything's multiple 4 pretty much, except for a fumble or TKO, because that could be anything. But only taking 1, 2, 3 base hits, whatever I can get during the day. Just want to show a reasonable expectation of this strategy. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in for today's recap. And if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you would like this video. I'm trying to look for more subscribers. Yes, I've been still working on this trading course, which will be on the website for sale eventually, to teach you how to find levels and how to trade them. I've mentioned this before. I kind of like what I'm doing here, just providing these for people who are interested in them, and more. This list is growing, so my intent is you're going to prove for yourself that they work, and you will be interested in the course and the subscription or whatever down the road. I'm going to continue to do this for myself, and those of you who just want to kind of piggyback off my success of the strategy, you're welcome to do so. But so anyway, I'm looking for more subscribers, and I don't really want to pay for subscribers. I just figured it'd be more organic, and if people and you guys out there recognize the value in this. So anyway, it's kind of slow going, but I'll just continue to put these videos out and show you my trades. I will be back at it on Monday with new levels ready to go before the opening bell. Thank you. Have a great weekend.